Halt! Halt! Oh, Mother Goose! It's Mother Goose! I'm sorry.
Why do you keep calling me Mother Goose? I am Mama Goose.
I'm sorry, Mama Goose. I didn't know.
I got a story to tell.
You go right ahead.
Thank you. Hey, Troll, who's your mama now? Once upon a time, there was a girl who lived with her mother at the edge of the forest. Her name was Little Red Riding Hood.
Drop the little. Let's not encourage sizeism.
How about vertically challenged?
Just stick with Red Riding Hood.
Very well. One day, at her mother's request, Red Riding Hood ventured into the forest to deliver a basket of cakes and goodies to her grandmother, who was sick. What a sweet thing for a little girl to do.
Hang on, that's sexist. I am a liberated hood.
Oh, excuse me.
And my grandmother is ill? That's ageist. And I'm not bringing cakes. I'm bringing organic fruit, gluten-free muffins, and mineral water.
Seriously, mineral water?
It's my story. I want it to be politically correct, so there is to be no ageism, sexism, sizeism, speciesism, or any other type of ism.
So, you want this to be a politically correct fairy tale?
No good. The term fairy has gone taboo in PC circles.
Well, Red Riding Hood bravely set off with her basket through the woods, even though everyone knew that the forest was a foreboding and dangerous place.
I'm too confident in my blossoming womanhood to be intimidated by that obvious Freudian imagery.
Why, hello, little girl.
I'm going to choose not to take offense to such a patronizing greeting. Hello.
What do you got in your basket?
Some healthful snacks for my grandmother, who is certainly capable of taking care of herself as a mature adult.
You know, it's dangerous for a little girl to go walking through the woods and all alone.
That's sexist! But I will choose not to take offense because of your status as an outcast in society. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be on my way.
Red Riding Hood continued on along the main path, but the wolf knew a quicker way to grandmother's house.
Because my status outside society has freed me from slavish adherence to linear thinking.
He burst into the house and he ate grandmother.
Roar!
How could you?
Well, I'm a carnivore.
Oh, well, in that case, that's an entirely valid course of action.
Knowing that Red Riding Hood would be arriving soon, the sly wolf disguised himself in grandmother's clothes.
Or, maybe, unhampered by rigid traditionalist notions of what was masculine or feminine, the wolf decided to put on my grandmother's clothes.
Red Riding Hood entered. Red Riding Hood entered, unaware that it was the wolf and not her grandmother waiting for her inside.
Come closer, child, that I may look at you.
Oh, I forgot that you are as optically challenged as a bat, grandmother. What big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
What a big nose you have. Only relatively, of course, and certainly attractive in its own special way.
The better to smell you with, my dear.
What big teeth you have.
The better to eat you with. I am happy with who and what I am.
Scream.
I am screaming not out of alarm at the wolf's apparent tendency towards cross-dressing, but at his willful invasion of my personal space. Furthermore, I know martial arts.
Really?
It's my story, sister. I reserve the right to be self-sufficient.
Oh, I do. Ow, ow, ow.
The commotion was heard by a passing woodcutter.
Actually, I prefer to be called a log fuel technician.
Of course you do.
Ow.
The commotion was heard by a passing log fuel technician. He burst into the cottage and raised his axe to intervene.
Log fuel technician to the rescue!
And what do you think you're doing?
Saving you?
How dare you, barreling in here, using your axe instead of your brain? Not how like a man. You're sexist and speciesist. How dare you assume that women and wolves can't work together and solve their problems on their own without a man's help?
You know, this definitely isn't worth it. I know about some easy pork in a straw house just down the street, so I'm just gonna...
May I come along?
Sure, why not? Let's go.
Are you planning on wearing that?
The dress? Why, does it make me look fat? I didn't...
The end.